Yo guys, what's up? It's your boy Anizi with part 3 of What If Naruto Was Ana's voldigoad. So guys, where we last left off was Naruto doing the test and humiliating the namakazes and getting a S rank mission, and then he was pulled into his mindscape where he met Kurama. So guys, let's get started. I won't let that happen, Demon King Ana's voldigoad. You have destroyed so many lives. I won't let you ruin this world, the voice said. Naruto looked towards the voice to see an old man with a rinnegan. You must be the Sage of Six Paths, I presume, Naruto said. Yes, I am Hagoromo Uzumaki, Ana's voldigoad, and I will stop this plan of yours. Kurama, my son, attack him now, Hagoromo said. Kurama stood there looking between the two as he walked over to Ana's voldigoad and stood behind him. I will support my king, you vile old man, Kurama said. Naruto smirked. It seems your own son is on my side, Naruto said. Kurama, you useless stupid demon. I made you to protect us humans, and you useless piece of shit side with an evil demon lord, Hagoromo said. Don't speak about my friends that way, Naruto said. Ah, so the demon has a heart too. Too bad, I'll kill both of you abominations, Hagoromo said. Very well, you amuse me. Let's see the strength of the so-called Sage of Six Paths, the man who became a god, Naruto said, as his magical eyes activated. The Sage of Six Paths then started to attack Naruto with elemental jutsus, as Naruto used his eyes to dispel them. My eyes can dispel all attacks. You're weak, Sage of Six Paths. The Sage of Six Paths charged at Naruto with all of his chakra, enhancing his body, aiming to punch him. As soon as he got close, Naruto blinked, sending him flying back. My, is that all the great sage has to offer? Pathetic. The humans of the old world that I was from, even the weakest could easily beat you, Naruto said. You're a cocky little demon. You haven't seen anything yet. As the Sage of Six Paths used his rinnegan and it started to glow. If I can't beat you, I'll seal you away. Chibuk Sensei, or planetary devastation, Hagoromo said as stones started to surround Naruto and crush into Naruto. Unknown to the Sage of Six Paths, Naruto summoned something. Ha ha ha, demon. You're finally in your place, sealed away and powerless to stop me from killing your demon army when they come, the sage said, heavily injured. Suddenly the rocks had slashes on them and they disappeared. Out came Naruto holding a sword in his hand. Hagoromo fell to his knees from the pressure of the sword. Is that all you have? I thought your seal would at least have a countermeasure to something that destroys all, Naruto said. What, how? Hagoromo said on his knees from the pressure that was being emitted from the sword itself. Easy, this code, Venus Donna. It erases all, including laws. There is nothing that can stop it, Naruto said. What, how can a power like that exist, and why does it belong to a monster, a demon like yourself? Hagoromo said. Well, Hagoromo, that is something you don't need to know. Anyways, I'm not going to kill you yet, as it will take away all of the humans' chakra, making this fight boring if they don't resist. So, I hope you enjoy your new home. What do you mean? Hagoromo said, as Naruto appeared behind him and kicked him into the seal. You think this will hold me? I'll break out eventually, Hagoromo said. By the time that happens, you'll be too late to stop me, Naruto said. Well done, Naruto, you restrained father, so what are we going to do now? Kurama, you traitor, Hagoromo yelled. Now it's time to complete that mission and see the so-called demon, Naruto said, leaving his mindscape. We now see Naruto walk into the demon country when Naruto is attacked by several jutsus coming toward him. Demon, you will come with us to be Lord Danzo's personal pet, a root Ambu said. Naruto blinked as he sent the jutsus back at the root, killing them. He had no time for these mindless attack dogs. Perhaps I should kill him. He is very annoying, Naruto said, thinking about Danzo. A few hours later, Naruto arrived at the castle. He took his time, not wanting to complete the mission fast and get back to the Leaf Village. He was stopped by the guards. What are you doing here, kid? We're about to have a war with a demon. You should escape while you can, a female guard said. I'm here on behalf of the Leaf Village to help assist you to beat this demon. You're a Leaf, but why would they send a child over here? The male guard asked. Well, let's take her to meet with Lady Shion. She'll know what to do, the female guard said. Naruto then entered the castle where he saw the priestess. The priestess' eyes glowed as she was shocked of his past life. Naruto was also shocked when he saw her. Shion felt her heartbeat when she first laid eyes on him. She don't know why, but she felt like she knew him. She doesn't remember him, but she knew that he was close to her somehow. This demon reincarnation helped make peace between humans and demons of his world. Maybe he can help my country make peace with Moro, who was once the protector, but got corrupted by the humans of the past and the evil. She tried to look in the future but saw nothing. She thought it was too powerful to see the future of. A kid? Why did the Leaf send a kid? A royal asked. I'm the strongest of the Leaf, even more stronger than my bastard of a father Minato and my whore of a mother, Krishna, Naruto said with venom. Why do you hate your parents, boy? Another noble asked. They're abusive and neglected. Not only that, they play favourites, Naruto said. Very well, let us leave, Shion said as the parties and her guards left to go to the ceiling area. They were near to the ceiling area when Naruto sensed humans with demonic chakra come towards them. Naruto smirked, so this is the demon's chakra. It looks like the demon was a low-class demon if it had chakra instead of magic. Naruto's group was suddenly hit by wind and charted kunais coming towards them. Naruto blinked, protecting them all, sending them flying back at the villains' attack, killing them all. He then stopped. So you were the people that wanted to revive the demon, and you also possess some of his chakra. I would like to know more, but we are on a time schedule, so I'm gonna be killing the rest of you now, Naruto said as he saw the rest of the shinobis pop out. How? How are you gonna kill us? Someone asked. Naruto snapped his fingers, killing them all. How? Everybody asked. Okay, so before we continue, Shion will come alone with me, and you will need to return because you're not strong enough to fight against Moro, Naruto said. But we can help, a god said. What you think is help is actually a distraction. How could I focus on protecting the princess or the priestess if I'm focused on protecting you? If I have to look out for you, it's going to distract me and I might get injured, or the priestess might get injured, or we might fail in sealing away Moro. As the gods agreed and decided they will prepare the village in case Naruto fails. Naruto and Shion then continued as they made their way to Misha, who had taken out all of the subordinates of the person that was trying to revive the demon, or Moro. Anizi-kun, I did as you asked and ended them, Misha said, hugging him. Good work, Misha. I shall reward you later. Now, let us see this demon that's going to be revived in 5 seconds. I want you to protect the priestess. Naruto then turned to Shion and said, you saw my past, what did you think? Shion was shocked that he knew. If you're asking how I knew, I have the power to manipulate time. Seeing your eyes use a low level of time manipulation is easy to detect. So what did you think? Naruto asked. I don't mind, I too have been treated like an outcast, Shion said. Okay Shion, I have something to admit to you. You are actually the reincarnation of my first life. If you wish, I could return your memories and we could be together, Naruto said, shocking both Misha and Shion. What? Shion said, blushing. It's the truth, Shion. I felt your presence before. I'm sure you also felt your love for me. Perhaps this would remind you of your past life. My name is voaldigoad in my past life, Naruto said. Shion felt so much love towards that name, she doesn't know why, and she decided she would have her memories back. I wish to have my memories back, Shion said, as Naruto tapped her head with blue light and she regained her memories. Anizi-kun, she said, latching onto him as she remembered her love and kissed the life out of him. My love, we are back together, Anizi said, as Misha also kissed him. Now my wives, protect each other. I must remind this low-class demon of its king and its place, Naruto said. Naruto and Shion then entered the area as they saw Moro possessing a man. Moro was then about to punch Shion, but Naruto caught his hand. Naruto then punched him, sending him flying into trees. Moro then sent a large mouth beam, but Naruto blinked, sending it flying back at Moro. How are you doing this? How are you beating me? Moro said. I'm the great legendary Moro, kicking Naruto only to be stopped by a single finger and then set back by a flick. So you're the demon, Moro. It would seem that we have an actual demon in this world. Show me your true power, Naruto said, wanting to see how powerful the demons of this world are. Who are you? I can tell you're a demon, but I haven't heard of any demons like you. Not even those false demons, the tailed beasts fit your description, Moro said. Finally, a true demon. Well, I'm a demon king from another world. I'm the demon king of tyranny, Naruto said. You a demon king? Don't make me laugh. You're a puny little weak demon. Now move out my way and swear to be my servant, and you may live, Moro said. Misha's demonic aura flared at this. How dare you suggest that the demon king of tyranny be your servant, you low-class demon. He is the founding ancestor of our world, Misha said. With anger, notably this is a king and a founding ancestor and a husband. You dare call me the great Moro, a demon of legends low class, Moro said, as the world started to shake as black dragons went towards Misha, but suddenly chains latched onto him and destroyed all of the dragons. What is this? Moro said, as he saw that the person who had made the chains was not Naruto, but Misha herself. Let me go, he shouted. My, you must be weak if Misha managed to catch you in a most basic and weak creation spell. Misha, finish him, what a waste of time. Here I thought that I would have gotten an actual fight, Naruto said. Misha nodded as the chain started to absorb him. Fine, if I can't win, nobody can, Moro said as he started to charge up his power. Naruto let him proceed. He was interested in this. Suddenly black chocolate expelled from the man's body as it created a giant explosion. and killed the man. The black chakra then started to form all around the country, and it started to attack the people, corrupting them, making them moral servants. Naruto then made a barrier for Shion, Misha and himself so he doesn't get corrupted. The civilians of the demon country started to attack each other, including the shinobi, as they started corrupting those who haven't been corrupted. They were like mindless beasts attacking each other. Ha ha ha, Demon King, look at my ultimate technique. I have turned all of these people to be my slaves. What will you do now? Shion saw her people starting to attack each other. I failed. I let them all become demon slaves. I had one purpose and I couldn't fulfill it. I failed you, mother. I'm sorry, Shion said as she started to cry. Naruto and Misha hugged her. Don't worry, we haven't failed yet, Naruto said. What do you mean? He's corrupted all of them. Look at them. They're destroying everything, killing each other, even their own families, Shion said. Don't worry, my love. I'll fix everything, Naruto said as Shion nodded. Ah, so touching. But I'm immortal. You won't be able to kill me. I don't think killing me can stop this. They've all been corrupted into mindless demons, Moro said. Is that so? Azaheb, Naruto said, as a magic portal formed below the black substance of Moro, and he was in a black dragon body. What have you done to me? Why am I not immortal? Why am I not a piece of chakra? Why am I in a mortal dragon body? Moro yelled. Did you really think I'll let you keep being a master of chakra? No. I turned you into mortal form. One of my abilities is to change someone's DNA. I made you into a dragon, into a mortal dragon, making you killable, Naruto said. He's amazing, Shion said, remembering her past life's love's powers. Now perish, Naruto said, as he made a sword and cut off Moro's head clean. Anizi-kun, you did it, Misha said, and Shion just ran up to Naruto and hugged him. But they looked around to see that Moro's corruption hasn't worn off. What now, Anizi-kun? They haven't returned back to normal, Shion said. Well, the answer to that is time, Naruto said. Misha understood what Anizi was saying. Anizi was going to do the same thing he did to save her from her fate. What do you mean, Shion said. Revived, Naruto said, as time froze and it started going backwards. Suddenly, everything froze and they were in a white room. What's going on, Shion said. Here he comes. If you try to manipulate time, he comes barging out of the heavenly realm that controls time, Naruto said. It's a god, Shion said. It's the guardian god of time, Naruto said. If you can just leave us alone and return from where you came, that'll be good for you. I only want to save a few people, Naruto said. Unforgivable, you are disrupting the flow of time. You shall be punished, the god said, as he pulled Moro's mortal form into the realm and he healed Moro. He healed him? Shion said, scared that they'll have to fight Moro again. No, the god only rewinded time on him, restoring him back to health, Naruto said. I grant you, Moro, the power of the gods, of the god of time, the god said as he disappeared. As Moro then awakened. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, I'm sure even you never dreamed of this, Moro said. Geo Graze, Naruto said, sending several mini suns at Moro, but they were all frozen. If time stops, it has no effect. I can freeze time on your attacks, making them useless. I'm invincible now, Moro said. Moro then sent black dragons at Misha and Shion, but Naruto created a barrier, but the barriers broke and destroyed the dragon. The god enhanced his power that much, Shion said, as Moro charged towards her, aiming to kill her, but Naruto got in the way as he was stabbed in the chest. I knew protecting these two would be your ultimate downfall. Now be swallowed up in eternal time, Moro said as Anizi's body shattered, leaving only his blood on Moro's clothes. Ha ha ha, stupid demon. Guess I'm the Demon King now. You two shall now obey me, Moro said. Suddenly, Moro felt a hand on his shoulder. He looked behind to see Naruto holding him on his shoulder. Did you really think killing me would be enough to make me die, Naruto said. Moro then disappeared and reappeared. Fine, clock, cease your ticking. Stop everything in this world for the rest of time. By my command, all are frozen for the rest of time, Moro said as everyone was frozen. Suddenly, footsteps were heard. What is this, Moro said. Come on, Moro, did you really think stopping time would be an obstacle for me, Naruto said. What is this power you possess that even defies the will of the divine? I refuse to lose to you, Moro said, as he goes to stab Naruto, but a magical barrier appears, stopping him. The flow of time can't be changed. That is the law of the world, fate determined by the gods, Moro said. Shion, I promise that I will help her, and you will not get in my way. Not the gods, and certainly not no low-class demon, Naruto said. All she wants is a miracle to happen, and to help her people, and to save them from their fate, Naruto said. No one will believe you, there will be no miracles, and when you die, I will become Demon King, Moro said. What do you think a Demon King is? A power? A title? Authority? Naruto said. All of the above. Wrong. None of the above. Knowing that I'm king is is all I need. Shion, I will definitely help you. All you need to do is stand behind me and believe in me, and I'll destroy everything that gets in your way. Anakin, I believe in you. Please save my people, Shion said, as both Shion and Misha broke out of being frozen in time. As time started to revive, all of Moro's corruption was removed from the people. I don't believe this. My 1,000 years of planning ruined by some fake demon king, Moro said. Rejoice, Moro. Now I'll take you on and show you a fraction of my strength, Naruto said. Voaldigoad, Naruto said as a castle appeared. This is my castle, Moro. I'm going to show you what it means to face a demon king in his own castle, Naruto said as a magic sword came out of the ground, and Naruto then held up his sword as it let out energy away, erasing all of time from the area. Now you have nothing to control. There is no time over here. Time doesn't exist over here, Moro, Naruto said. Impossible. How does a sword have the power to do that, Moro said, backing up in fear. Anybody who has seen this sword has been wiped out, source and all, Naruto said. The magic sword, Venus Dona, the sword that annihilates all, Naruto said. No laws applies to it, nothing, Naruto said. Naruto then does a slash as several slashes appear on Moro's, and then he explodes into blood, and then he gets erased from existence. Curse you, Moro said in his final words, as Naruto, Shion and Misha were back in the demon country. All who were killed and all who were corrupted were uncorrupted and alive. Shion then jumped to Naruto and hugged him. But guys, that's all for today. Peace.